At 69, India remains as vibrant as ever. In fact, it is growing even younger, more enthusiastic, and ready to move forward. Its infrastructure is developing, its overall trade and engagement with the foreign countries is also on the rise. The country is making great strides in almost every area that you can think of. Now, the question is the common man within the country, or the Aam Aadmi as they call it, also a happy person? Is he getting the right facilities for all the taxes that he's paying to the country, to the government? Is he getting all the things that he should be getting, which people in other parts of the world are rewarded with? I still believe that this country has a long way to go. The healthcare facilities which are available overseas are still not available with the common Indian. The education facilities are pretty good, yet the standards do not meet what are required for the jobs at hand. Education and healthcare being some of the two important mainstays of any country need to be looked into very carefully by the government in its forthcoming budget. Where the governments have done well is on the infrastructure, although it has been delayed quite substantially, but they have made good moves in this direction. So I believe that the fortunes of India at 69 rotate around greater commitment from the government on education, on healthcare. Another thing that comes to my mind is the basic elections. Elections are due in 2019. Uh, with there's also small talk of Narendra Modi calling early elections to coincide with many of the states which go into elections this year, 2018. It's a good move if it happens. But I think that the question that is most important is what that entire discussion that is rotating around who will win, the BJP, the Congress, the CPI, the CPM, Rahul Gandhi, Narendra Modi, I think should shift from this who will win, which party will win, to how will the common man win? How will the Indian voter win? What these parties are going to do is, as far as their connections with each other, is irrelevant. What they say about each other is not of any interest to a common man. All he is interested in is how he is going to benefit. The entire focus of media is on who is going to ally with whom. Who cares? The Indian voter wants to know how he will benefit, how his lot will be better after ABC comes into power. The entire election campaign should rotate around this fact. Each party, rather than calling each other by names, should now start telling each other exactly what the steps they are going to take to be improving the lot of the common man, or the Aam Aadmi as they call in India. Because this country, I believe, has much higher potential than it is portraying at this point of time. I believe it is time that the government uh, of the day makes even greater efforts in this direction, and the election campaigning should be focused, therefore, on this. Oil prices are uh, shooting high, and India, being a net importer, could be impacted. What steps are the government going to take to mitigate the hardship of the common man should be said. I mean, I hear about all these talks about calling each other names, about visiting temples, and so on and so forth. But where are the constructive suggestions? Where are the suggestions about how the government will mitigate the hardships that are arising out of high oil prices that is leading to inflation and could cause a big inflationary burden on the common man. I hope one will hear more sane debates from here, and we'll have a much nicer debates between the top contenders, whoever they may be, for these elections of 2019. Take care.